Good morning, campers. Welcome back to Dakar, Senegal, where I've been for the past, I don't know, month now. I'm just going to try and make my way out of this mosquito net. And hopefully, today we're going to take the van for a well-needed service. First, I just need to get through here because I think I've parked a little bit too close to the wall. The reason I actually like to stay in this place here is because this is basically a villa type slash hotel where you can pay 3,000 sefa. They have like a swimming pool and good Wi-Fi, so I can just work from there and have some food and stuff. But we don't have time to do that now because I really want to get a nice and early start today and get this van in good condition. I want to look presentable when I get to the garage. I mean, you can never truly escape the traffic here. It's always a little bit busy, even though it's only 10 to 9 in the morning. I think we made it. Precision Autos. Just pull up here. Pull up, pull up. Oh, not like that. Okay, I've given the man my van, and I liked him on first impressions. He seemed very nice. A very kind face, which I trusted. So he gave me all the prices. He's going to do a coolant flush, a brake flush, an engine flush, flushing something else. He's going to check the suspension, and he's going to do a full new oil, full new coolant, all the radiator, all that stuff. So hopefully it's going to be in good condition. He said come back in the afternoon and we'll hopefully make some progress and you can pick it back up. So I'm going to go back to where the van was parked and show you where I sort of have been doing some work and have been using as a little bit of an office. Get across the road. Nice. Ah, negatif. Ça va bien, ça va? Negatif, magnifique, magnifique. Oui, oui. Comme ça. Clémentine, oui. Pardonne-moi. Merci. Coffee? Yeah. Ben cafe, man. Lovely, I've got my coffee, I've got my bag of fruit, all together costing me 1,400 sefa. And the lovely gentleman there bought me the coffee as well, which is nice. So it's a nice way to start the morning. This is my view. I don't know, it doesn't look like the cleanest water coming out of there, to be honest. Okay, here we go. So this is the office space for 4,000 sefa, which I've not paid yet because nobody's asked, but you get a swimming pool, you get good Wi-Fi, it's nice and comfy. So I think for the price it definitely rivals what you would get back at home if you were trying to work freelance, you know, in an office. Okay, so I've just got this video back from the mechanic.
We have that boot here is leaking.
And I think he said it'll be ready around 7 PM tonight, so I'm actually quite happy because it means I can just chill here and just relax here for the next few hours. Okay, I'm super hungry, so I've left the hotel and we're going to come to this place. Daddy's Grill. I've been here before and the food is so good, so I'm going to bring you with me. There it is. Beef, kebab, chicken, chips, various vegetables. Lovely. Hummus, veggies. So good. Merci beaucoup. I am so full, so I'm slowly making my way back to the hotel to go sit by the pool. I'm still waiting for a call from the garage, but I think that cost me 8,500 sefa, which is a little bit expensive, but this is the capital of Senegal and arguably the capital of West Africa, so it's an international city, and I thought when I first came that it wasn't going to be quite so developed, and I wrongfully presumed that, but there is a lot of money here, and it's a nice place to be. It's a nice place to, you know,
spend a bit of time after driving through the desert. But yeah, as I said, I'm back at the hotel now, so I will just await the call from the garage and we'll see what the damage is. Yes, they have the good bed, lovely. And relax. Okay, I finally picked the van back up after 2.5 days, and I'm gonna put a list on the screen of everything that I've had done to it, but it cost me around 370,000 CFA. So I'm not sure if that's a good price, but I know some of you guys are more interested in the van than me, so I'll put all the details there and you can tell me whether it was good or not. But I liked the guy and he spoke perfect English, so I think for that reason maybe you pay a premium, but he was always communicating with me, and the only thing that he couldn't source was shocks. The guy wanted 200,000 CFA for the shocks, so around £300, and he said that's way too much. So I feel like the van's in a good place and it's time for us to do some more exploring. You know what I've noticed about driving in Senegal? You give way to the people that are entering the roundabout. So if you're on the roundabout, you stop, and I actually think it's a much better system. If it stops like the stopping and starting when you approach the roundabout, it means everything flows quite smoothly. So that would be my recommendation to improving the roads in the UK. Just attack the roundabouts. Merci, merci.
Bienvenue.
Ouais.
Là, c'est caméra.
Ouais.
Qu'est-ce que tu es en train de... Ah, j'ai vu le gars qui le met dans ses têtes comme ça.
Ah ouais.
Ouais, tu vas tout filmer, hein?
Ah
Venez
non,
voir chez
pour
nous.
manger. Je voudrais visiter le restaurant ici.
C'est ici, donc.
Thank you, Mustafa. Cheers. Thank you.
Venez me voir ici.
Ah, okay. Okay, we've made it to the most western point of mainland Africa, and I love it at this part of town. It's beautiful. You see the boys on the boats. It's very quiet. The lovely view out over the Atlantic. I'm going to try this restaurant here, the restaurant VIP Beach. I was here a few days ago to watch football, and the gentleman was so lovely, and I'm a sucker for good customer service, so let's see if we can get some food. This is the meals. Plat cuisine, seafood 7,000, it's like £10, £9, £9.50. Yassa poisson, calamari.
Jour. Non, on a fait le plat du jour aujourd'hui. Il y a ce poulet, il y a ce poisson.
Poulet à poisson.
Ouais.
Ok,
Il y a
poisson.
ce poulet ou il y a ce poisson.
Ça coûte combien pour ça?
6 000, hein?
6 000 pour yassa poisson. Si, c'est bon pour moi.
Parfait, on donnera bon
Ok.
avec le yassa.
Perfect.
C'est bon.
Perfect. Merci beaucoup. I think the guys you can just see on the boat, because the tide comes in so fast all the way up to these brollies, they look for shellfish. When the tide goes out, as you can see, it's gone out quite fast. Probably at the lowest possible tide today. But I love it. I love Dakar. As I've said, I've been here for about a month, and I just think I've seen a lot of it. But there's so many different little beaches and bars, and it's just a really nice vibe. The people are friendly. It's kind of hard to leave, to be honest. Here is Bissap. It's like I have no clue what it is. It's like blackcurrant juice, but I know it's made out of a plant as opposed to a fruit, but it's really nice. It's meant to be really good for you, but what do I know? And here it is. Rice, fish, lovely.
Very hot.
Very hot, very hot.
So where you come from?
England.
You come from England.
Yes.
Me, I have a friend who live in England.
Oh yeah? Whereabouts?
Yes, who's coming here. His name Jeff.
Jeff.
Yes.
Good English name.
I play in boxing for 12 years.
Oh yeah?
Box.
You like to fight?
Yeah. But Senegal, the boxing here is pay nothing.
Oh yes?
You got nothing here.
No industry.
And the English we pay the many American dollar. Here is pay nothing.
Okay, we're about to cross the city now to the plateau. I made plans with a friend to go for some Chinese food, with a Moroccan girl to go for Chinese food in Senegal, so it's a crazy one really, which is nice. We've been hanging out a little bit, and you know, while I'm young I might as well enjoy these fleeting romances on the road before they become, you know, somewhat irregular. So yeah, we're going to try cross now and hope we find some internet on the way, which is the bane of my life. I never know how to do this properly here, but as I said, I'll get my head down and we'll cross the city.
il n'y a pas venu. Hein.
Ne pas. Ok. In le centre? Où se trouve recharge?
Free money.
Free money, no recharge pour l'internet? No? No, no. Ok, merci. The failed expedition. Okay, so I managed to get the internet sorted out. I paid 6,000 SAFA for 25 gigabytes of internet, which I think is pretty good. But I've now spent 10 minutes trying to go in the reverse direction. I need to go in that way, but there's just so much traffic, and you can see the big riot van there. For some reason, there seems to be a lot of military presence in this part of Dakar. I spoke to the guy at the garage before, and he said there's a big like uprising between like the youths and the police, and because the police don't really take care of them, then the people, especially the young people, are really always causing them problems. So, you know, power to the people, that's what I say. But they haven't bothered me yet. It's also times like this where I really wish I could open my window, because I am absolutely sweating buckets. But desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh. Okay, so I've managed to get the car parked up in the centre of Dakar, which is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. The guy wanted 3,000 SAFA to park up, but we negotiated at 1,500, so it's about £2 for a few hours. So let's go find this Chinese restaurant, because I am extremely late because of the traffic. Okay, I think I've made it, although I'm awfully late, which is never good. This is it, Dongjing, Chinese. Hello, sorry I'm late. But like all good things, they must come to an end, like my time in Dakar. I'm going to try get, for my last day, head over to Ile of Gorée and take one of these boats over here. It's a very important place in Senegal in West Africa. It was the busiest port during the transatlantic slave trade, so I feel like it's an important place to visit before we leave here. So first things first, I must find a ticket, and then we will try and make it over to the island, which is approximately 3 kilometers away. As you can see, it's quite busy. There's people queuing up for the boat to get over to the island. It is a Sunday after all, so it's a busy day for it. I don't know about you, but sometimes I think it's a better idea to let the queue die down. Let them all get on, and then I will join. I can just watch the football in the meantime. Okay, you can just see in the distance the island. We seem to be heading east, but I'm sure we're going to loop back round. Merci. Okay, we have made it onto the island, and the reason I wanted to come here is because it's a very important place I mentioned before. But approximately 12 to 16 million people were brought to this island during the slave trade. But nowadays the scenes are completely different. Look at all the children, all the families, all the people playing. It's obviously a much more happy, much more positive place that the people of Senegal have reclaimed. But our first stop will be the door of no return, the House of Slaves. So let's find that. You can see all the European style buildings and the baobab tree, Senegal's native tree. It's actually a very peaceful place, and there's a lot of people here having a really nice time. Some kids playing football, and you can even see the architecture is European. So I think in the past it was a combination, it changed hands from the French to the Portuguese to the British, but its history is a lot darker than that. It is also Senegal's biggest tourist attraction, with people from all over the world coming to visit and I guess pay homage to their ancestors and the history that it has here. You can see the small rooms where they packed many slaves into before they transported them through this door that is just around the corner. When you look through the door of no return, it's quite hard to appreciate what actually went on here, but when I've done my research of the place, it seems that the figures of 16 million people that passed through that very door are actually incorrect. So I know a lot of historians say it was more like 26,000, which doesn't diminish from the fact that there was a lot of horrors that took place on this island, but it is maybe not as large a scale as it was believed. I know that most of the slaves were taken from Ghana and Benin and the ports there, and that maybe this place was established too late to have actually been such an integral part of the trade. But even so, to imagine being taken from this door across this water to lands unknown must have been extremely terrifying. But as I've said before, when I've come to places like this, there are so many people taking selfies, and you know, it's hard to really feel what was going on here. But I think we're going to try go down towards the beaches now and see who we can find, see what we can see, and yeah, continue the adventure. I guess when you come to a place like this, it's hard to know how you should feel. I was expecting to feel really shocked and really sad, but the people here, people from here, are having a really nice time. Everyone's celebrating, everyone's in the sea, so I guess it shows that although it's important to remember, the world has moved on, and this place is a positive place now, a place where people are celebrating and spending time together. It's not what I was expecting, but it's definitely worth visiting. Oh, but what better way to end this episode than to go for a swim? We'll be leaving Dakar, as I mentioned, and going elsewhere next time, but as always, be kind to yourselves, take care of yourselves. I'll see you in the next episode.